Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing very well. So if you have been watching the news lately, Taylor Swift and Trevor Kelce has been the headlines everywhere. So I wanted to discuss how this dynamic might actually be a very positive thing. So to dissect, I was thinking of Taylor's persona. She's very sweet and relatable type of persona that has always kind of thrived into being competitive but also business savvy through her artistic ventures and just everything that she does. And I think this might be a really great match with somebody like Trevor Kelce, because that's not always been the case with her past ex relationships. There's always been some type of power imbalance, I would say. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's always been the case where she's been the real star in the relationship, the most successful one, and the most business oriented one. Not to dismiss people that she has dated before, but she's definitely made herself a household name. And Trevor Kelce is definitely establishing himself in his own field. And I think that's for a good thing. Because as I said before, Taylor has always positioned herself as a very independent, strong, but also sweet type of persona. And she's become very successful in that. And she's extremely successful in her own field right now because of this. And I think in her case, with her previous relationships, she's been around low value men, type of men that are very insecure and have a tendency to feel threatened by her success and her ability to be so popular effortlessly. And I think that also threatens their self-esteem and their own self-image, and that has definitely affected Taylor's relationships and herself probably as a person, that every single guy that she's been with has been threatened by her, the amount of success that she has. And that's why I think Trevor might be a really good type of different energy, I guess, because he is very much dominating in his own field. He's very successful in his own right, and he's nowhere near Taylor yet, but he'll definitely seems like he's competitive enough to want to get somewhere like that and create a legacy for himself, which is also goes in very hand in hand with Taylor Swift's own type of goals as well, to create a legacy and something to be proud of. And I think matching or dating somebody that is matching the same type of energy like that will be a positive thing, especially in this case. And as Travis is focusing on his own achievements, he's focusing as well as on his own goals and continues to strive towards them. And if there's one thing Taylor can probably relate to, is exactly that, the competitiveness and the willingness to keep striving. And I think that's something they might connect on, instead of her feeling that she has to maybe be more lenient towards her lover or her boyfriend because they don't have the same amount of success that she has. She feels she has to be less. But in such a relationship where you're both equals, kind of, you start to be able to be yourself without any type of guilt that might have been there in previous relationships. So, and I think also this might be a very good thing for her, because she's able to change her previous dating preferences. What's the point of dating if it isn't to realize what you want and what you don't want in a relationship? And she's obviously really taking her previous relationships as lessons, because now she's with somebody that's completely different from somebody like Joe Alvin that she used to date before, which was very low-key and introverted. But this Travis is way more out there and boastful and isn't afraid to show his public affection for her and interest in her. And I think that is definitely something that attracted her to him, is the fact that the confidence radiates. Because we have to give Travis his flowers for being so confident to really showcase his interest in somebody like a global superstar of Taylor's caliber so openly and so confidently. And it shows the type of side of him that can be seen as very high value and very secure and very assured of himself, which can only be beneficial for Taylor, because she'll be able to be with somebody that has the same energy as her, and it might be even a more healthier relationship that she's experienced before. So if you can tell, I'm very much for this. I'm very interested. And I think also one thing we can take from this is it's not important if it lasts or not, and if she gets eventually married or settled down with this guy. I think the most important thing is that she's trying out new varieties and trying to learn her self-worth, that she does deserve somebody who's so publicly admiring her and letting the world know how interested he is in her. That's something every woman deserves, and not to feel so ashamed of your own talents and your own successes, because you might be with somebody that isn't on the same level. So it's all about being with people who radiate this type of interest and admiration for you, which I think Trevor definitely does for Taylor. So let's see, and hopefully crossing our fingers for a long time and a good time. And what do you guys think about this relationship, or even if it is a relationship? We don't know yet, but what do you think of this match? Comment down below. I'm really interested, and hopefully I will come out with a video very soon. Take care of yourself. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day.